Oh.
Probably nobody even remembers who I am. They're like, who's my drama makeup mama?
What? No Druma?
Markup.
Oh, there's Tia.
Hello, Tia. This is what I'm doing, since you just texted me and asked me what I was doing. I am using the new conspiracy palette. I haven't used it yet, so I thought I would just do a get ready with me real quick. I'm just gonna film a video, but I decided I don't have enough witty banner just to be by myself. So I'm just putting on some of the Glow Recipe Pineapple Bright Serum because I've done skincare earlier in the day, but this is just kind of to refresh and make everything okay. Anybody else in here? Is it just Tia?
Me and Tia.
I'm just doing a video for Tia.
That's like her life goal.
Tia, this video is for you. Nobody else is here but you and me.
And me.
And my husband. So I'm singing this song for
It
you.
says people are in here. I'm trying to figure out.
Okay. What do I want to wear? Okay, so the pineapple serum's a little sticky.
She says she's a majestic sloth.
She I don't consider that a compliment. It's a little sticky. So I'm gonna use my priming essence on top. There's a priming essence and there's a priming water, but this feels like water too. So I don't know what the difference is. I haven't used the water because it has rose in it and it smells like rose and I don't like how that smells.
Rose smells like old people.
You smell like old people.
I might when I put some Bengay on.
Tiger balm.
I wish I had some Tiger Balm right now.
Oh my gosh, my husband's been working out.
My neck hurts.
He's becoming obsessed.
I'm not obsessed.
I need bigger weights.
I do.
You don't. You just need to do more reps.
No, that's not
I
how
read
it
that.
works.
That is how it works.
No, it's not.
Oh my god, okay. So this I just like to rub in. We're gonna let it sit a minute. Tia's the only one announcing herself, which means there's creepy people in here probably. If you're not creepy, you should say something.
No, it's. I'm both. Okay, that's just mine.
It's just you. Alright, then I'm gonna use my Tatcha because I have a new one. Is this creepy?
What do you mean? Is it creepy?
I don't know, I wasn't saying anything, I was just staring. So I'm going to take some on my finger, kind of warm it up a little bit.
What's up, Bet? Hi, Heather Hernandez.
Hey, Heather.
What's up, buddy? Okay.
But can I have one apple?
No.
Why not an apple?
No, buddy, because you're not going to eat all of it, and you already had dinner.
That's good for fruit, huh?
Fruits are healthy. Apples are healthy and bananas.
Here. No, you're not eating it and making it.
Alright, so I'm just taking some Tatcha. And I'm kind of like, with the Tatcha, you don't want to like swipe it because all you're doing is moving it around. You're actually trying to like kind of press it into your skin.
I'm just saving it. After I get one bite and I'm saving it.
No, don't eat one bite and save it.
No, that's not what we're doing.
If you want to eat it, eat it. You can take it in there, bud. Go on.
And I'm ready.
Yep, just go on. Spangy.
Hey, Melissa. I'm using a conspiracy palette. I know you're all about conspiracies.
I think we are done Christmas shopping, huh?
I think so, yeah. Tia's went out today. Wink. Okay, so with Tatcha, the way you're supposed to use it is you're supposed to let it sit for a minute to kind of sink into your skin. So I'm just going to stare at the video.
Oh, gosh.
I'm just kidding. Guys, this is really pretty.
He don't need no popcorn.
I will say who needs popcorn? I will say there is no color scheme here, and I think that's a little maybe like problematic for some people because there's no like it doesn't really go together. Shane obviously got excited about some stuff and just put colors in there, but the colors are really pretty, so we're gonna see what we can do with that. All right, so now I'm gonna put on my Yenza, which is almost out, but I have another one. This is the Tone Up Essential Glow Primer. I forgot to get a wet sponge. Oops. Oopsie. And I like to put quite a bit of this on. And I'll tell you why. Because I've been trying to put on less foundation. And this is kind of like it's kind of like a CC cream or BB cream. So it kind of gives me some coverage already. So I don't really want to do like too much. I've decided, I've gotten out of the whole cakey makeup thing. I did it for a while, not cakey, but full coverage. And it just seems silly. So I'm going to put that on. And then, because you guys love it, I'm going to put on the Peru de la Lumiere Baguette.
Her.
Oh God. I might be covered in Cheeto dust now.
Yes.
Right, oh, they couldn't call it Cheeto dust, they had to call it cheese dust. If they didn't get permission. Alright, so I'm just kind of prodding this into my skin. What have you guys been up to? I've literally not really been up to anything. We've been Christmas shopping. I can't believe this year is almost over. It's crazy. My year anniversary, if anyone's wondering, will be in the beginning of February. But I haven't been on here for like 3 or 4 months, so.
Willa keeps taking spoons out of the drawer and setting the table and calling her sisters for dinner.
That's adorable.
I'm guessing it's not dinner.
Well, no, it's late. So they're on the same time schedule we are. Cause see, okay, so it gives me a little bit of coverage. It's not like a whole lot. But, so what I do, I used to do 3 pumps of this, and now I just do 2.
Pump it.
Now I just do 2. 1, 2.
Congratulations, Heather. Her son just graduated high school.
Aww. Did it make you sad? Is that your only son, or more than one son, daughter, child, human?
Non-binary human person.
Human person that is under
Her
the age.
only child.
Aww. Well, congratulations.
Is he gonna go to college?
College?
Beauties and foodies.
Hey.
And beauties and foodies.
What's up, beauty? Wow. See, this is why I wasn't gonna do a video by myself, because it's just not gonna work. You guys need to keep me entertained, dude. I know, I'm supposed to entertain you, but sometimes I get into the makeup and I forget what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
So this color matches me pretty well. It's a little on the light side. Whenever you have foundation that matches your undertone but is a little too light, that's what bronzer is for. Cause I'm sorry, I'm not gonna like, I don't change enough like color wise from summer to winter to get like a bunch of different foundations. Now my Wet n Wild, I do have a dark, I have a summer one and a winter one. But this foundation, I'm not paying that kind of money.
All right, scaffold building. That's good.
What? For what?
That's what her son wants to do.
Oh, hey. More power to him, man. I'm all about, like, my kids, I'm both
Any of the
like,
trades
trade school.
are good.
Trade school. Because that kind of thing is, unfortunately,
He'll be making money while his friends are getting student loan debt.
for philosophy majors. I would have made her in philosophy.
Beauties and Foodies said the baby is all the way up to 10 pounds and
Oh.
hitting all her
Wow.
milestones.
That's amazing. That's God
Wah,
right
wah,
there.
wah, wah.
That is awesome. I bet she's a cutie patootie too. Mostly because all babies are cutie patooties, but also because cutie patootie.
You're a cutie patootie.
Alright, so I'm using, I love this. Okay, so if you guys, I use Jeffree Star Concealer a lot, which is still my favorite. But this is the Revolution, Makeup Revolution, Conceal and Hydrate.
She's going to send you a new pic on the gram.
Yes, please do. It's a radiance concealer and it has hyaluronic acid in it. So it helps keep, because a lot of times when you put concealer on, you end up getting wrinkles because it sucks into your skin and dries your skin out. But this having hyaluronic acid in it actually keeps your skin plump. So it prevents wrinkles, which is awesome.
Well, Heather, we usually do Christmas Eve at Jessica's parents'.
Yeah.
And then Christmas morning at home.
I am neither on makeup, Mama.
Oh, they know your name.
They might not.
Oh my gosh. And then Christmas afternoon at my mom's. So
Yep.
we spread the wealth.
Everybody got to see everybody.
Everybody in the club.
We try to spread it out, and everything is pretty low key. Like my sister and her husband and their 2 kids, and then me and Larry and our 2 kids come over to my parents' house. We just have we do breakfast for dinner. It's like a tradition.
And a charcuterie.
And a charcuterie tray. But we always do that and have sparkling cider, and it's just something that we've been doing since we were kids. So that's a cool little tradition. And then we always do a standing rib roast on Christmas Day at his mom's house, which is delicious. Okay, so I've been doing things a little different since last I saw you. I am using this wet sponge to just pick up a little bit of the Jeffree Star setting powder, and I'm just kind of tap it under my eye.
Just tap it in.
To set my concealer. You have to be careful with this though, because I have found that if you do this and your sponge is too wet, you end up getting these weird marks on your face, and nobody has time for that. And since I'm doing the Jeffree Star Controversy palette, I am going to try to use just Jeffree Star brushes. We're going to see if I can. I don't know if I can.
Yeah, make sure you keep those sponges clean.
Yes, especially if you use them around your eyes. Because that's nasty. What I do is I go on Shop and Say, which is a $1 makeup website, and all of my sponges are from there. They're awesome. They to me are just as good as Beauty Blender Eco Tools, and they're $1. So I get 15 of them. So I use one 3 or 4 times and I just throw it away. Alright. Then I'm going to take my Flower Beauty Light Illusion Perfecting Powder, which I'm literally almost out of, because look guys, I hit pan on something.
Whoa, it's a first.
Alright, so I'm going to take this Jeffree Star brush. Does that have a name on it already? No. Yes. It's the JS1. I'm sure it's probably a foundation brush, but I'm using it for powder.
Oh, you saucy mix. Mix?
A saucy mix.
I was thinking of that trail mix we were eating in there.
Yeah, we got this trail mix from Target, and it's really good. It's peppermint chocolate.
Oh, so good.
And it's cocoa dusted almonds on it.
And peppermint bark.
Little peppermint bark.
Chocolate bits.
That's delicious. And not horrible for you.
That's a tasty little treat.
You're a tasty little treat. Anybody talking?
Just what I've told you. Beauties and Foodies sent you baby pictures.
Yes, baby pictures.
Tia is being suspiciously quiet. She must be slothing around.
Either that or her children got into something other than the spoons.
Spoon.
Okay. Face is set. Whoop. So now I'm going to use... Oh, they don't have a bronzer brush. Okay, I'm not going to use a Jeffree Star brush for bronzer because I don't have one. He didn't come out with one like this. I like stipple brushes for bronzer.
Oh, the girls are watching too.
The what?
The girls. Tia's girls.
Hey girls, hi Mia, hi Taylor, hi Willa. I'm going to use Ulta's matte bronzer because I love it. Even though it smells weird.
It does smell weird.
Yeah, it has a little bit of a... It's like it's trying to smell like almost like sunscreen, like that kind of coconutty flavored thing. But it's not quite getting it. So this is where, like, if your foundation's a little too light, you put the color back in your cheeks, around your forehead. Because since it's winter, I don't really do a lot of bronzing because it's winter. And then you can just go right here and make sure it blends in with your neck.
They get mean when she wants to type something. Why do they get mean?
You haven't met Willa.
Are they cray?
Willa is her own girl. She is her own woman. And she will not be told anything else. Alright, and then I'm going to use MAC Flower Fleur. And I will use the Jeffree Star blush brush. I'm assuming this is a blush brush.
Yeah, the website gave lots of people problems on the mystery box.
I was not impressed with my mystery box anyway. I got the premium.
And there will be opportunities to get conspiracy later. There'll be plenty on the market.
Yeah, it's coming back in March, and then he's restocking again in April, so I don't like this blush on this face. Which is my face, so.
Hey, Tanya.
Hey, Tanya, how are you doing, sweetheart?
She's excited that you have the conspiracy palette. The much talked about conspiracy palette.
Talked about. Often imitated, never duplicated. I'm going back in with Milani in the Luminoso because I don't like this blush. There we go. This gives you a little bit of a glow too, but it's not glittery, which you know I hate glitter on the face. This is pretty. Beckett, what do you mean?
Oh, throwing his apple core away.
Good job, bud. You said you were right.
I'm always around for the videos, Heather. I know all about makeup now.
I'm thirsty.
You can have some water. I'm going to use my meteorites to veil my face, blend everything in, and then we will get to the eyeballs. So has anybody heard any makeup related controversies or heard of a palette that's really good that I need to try? I've gotten a ton of new palettes since I've been on here.
Foodies had to get a new car because her transmission went out in her own. So no new makeup for a while.
Well, I feel you on that. I had I got the Huda Mercury in Retrograde. I got the Lila palette from Natasha Denona and the Metropolis palette. So I have some new things. I think I was more upset with the mystery box, the premium, because it had Blue Blood in it, and I already own Blue Blood, so I was just like, wow, because that was really the biggest part of the box. You got like a couple lipsticks and a highlighter, so I was like, and that's not Jeffree Star's fault. Like, because I guess if you were like getting into Jeffree Star but didn't have a lot of his palettes, like that's an awesome thing because you pay $60, the palette's $52. So that's a really good deal. For me, it wasn't because I already had it, so I was just kind of like, well, there you go. Alright, so for my eyebrows, I don't want to do a lot because I'm lazy. So I'm going to use the Sigma Brow Pencil and just kind of, hold on. I'm going to use my Jeffree Star. I just forgot what these are called. Wow. This is why I don't do videos anymore, guys. I can't find words. Words escape me sometimes. And I'm just gonna go in real light in color. Ooh. Try not to. Is the oven on? Larry.
What?
Is the oven on?
No.
Oh, okay. I thought I heard it making noises. What are you doing? Oh, is that what made it break? I broke it. So, yep, I'm just darkening them up a little bit. I'm not trying to do a whole lot. And doing the same thing on the other side. These little pencils are great if you have a fair to goodly amount of eyebrow hair and you just kind of want to add a little color. Zhuzh it up a little.
Tia wasn't aware that Blue Blood was in the mystery box.
Blue Blood was in the mystery box. I'm sorry, did I just ruin it for you? I thought you got refunded. Okay, so going in with my MAC because the paneling pot is what I always use when I'm trying new things. And I'm not going in with the Jeffree Star brush because I have a brush that's dedicated to MAC paneling pot. That was a good burp.
Thank you.
Alright, so I'm just kind of buffing this into my eye. You can use your fingers, you can use a paddle brush. I prefer using one of the big fluffy brushes. I think that you don't have to use as much and it spreads it even. So, and you get less creases and stuff that way because you're not putting too much on. I have a tendency to go overboard if I use my finger or if I use a paddle brush. So that's just me though. You do as you choose. As always. Okay. So I'm not going to go down with the base color because there's not really a base color in here and I am just going to use this palette. So I'm going to go in, pigment is calling to me, but I'm going to start with my pills, which is, I guess, the color of Xanax. I say I guess, like I don't know what color Xanax is, but it looks a little pale to me, but maybe he has a different kind than I do. He has one of those rich people kinds. So this doesn't have much color to it, it's pretty light. But we're just starting, so. I'm going to go into pigment next, which is right below it. Just kind of laying down a little bit of a base. Now I'm going to go into pigment with the big fluffy one. This is the JS8 into pigment. I really want to use Diet Cola and possibly sleep paralysis. So we'll see. We'll see where we're going. Ooh, now that is pretty. Look at that. Okay, Jeffree. Okay, Shane. That is gorgeous. That's just a really pretty, kind of almost corally pink. It's darker than it is in the pan. Did I break the chair? He's not answering, so that means I probably did. So I'm just swiping this on. Really good color pigment payout. A little bit of fallout. It's probably also because I'm not tapping my brush.
Is this the same formula Jeffree normally uses?
Yep. Okay. I have pink on my eyeballs. So, So this is where it gets a little weird because it's like the colors don't necessarily go together. I'm gonna go into Diet. No. Okay, I'm gonna take. I keep starting words and then not finishing them. I'm going to go into Flaming Hot with the JS12, which is that red color, and I'm just gonna go right in my crease with that. I always like to use as many colors as I can, but when the palette's not as cohesive as some other palettes, like I kind of have to like pick my poison, pick my strategy, and go with it. Flaming Hot is a pressed pigment. I can tell by the way it's coming off. So with those, you always want to be a little careful because they will stain your eyes, or they can stain your eyes. They don't stain everybody's eyes. It's weird. Something to do with your body chemistry, I'm sure. And I'm just going right in my crease with that color and blending up. So it's kind of adding a little dimension without adding a whole lot of color.
Ooh, Beauties and Foodies did her first red eye look.
Did
She
you?
Red and gold.
Ooh, did you love it? Isn't it awesome?
It was her first time using red. She was scared.
You know, red is a very daunting color. I will give you that. It's not for the weak at heart. All right, so now what I'm gonna do, I've decided on my look now. I'm excited because I know where I'm going. So I'm gonna take Diet Cola. Ooh, okay, this looks like it's gonna be really good. Shut the front door. Look at that. Oh my god. What is that even? You see that? That was one swipe of my brush. I didn't wet it. I didn't do anything. Girl. That is beautiful. It is exactly the silver of a Diet Coke can, too. Oh, wow. Okay, well, this is the best silver I own. I'm gonna go ahead and make that statement. That's really impressive. That's one touch of my brush. Okay. And now I'm going to use the same brush. I'm going to use my little thing to kind of get the excess color off. And I'm going to go into Sleep Paralysis, which is a darker gray. And I'm going to go from the outer corner in. Oh my gosh. Okay. This is really, really pretty. I know you're like, your eye is silver and your crease is red and pink. It doesn't work. I'm going to make it work.
She always makes it.
That's not true. I don't always make it work, but the ones I don't make work, you don't see, so. Okay, so that's Sleep Paralysis and Diet Cola on my eye. I am in love with that. Now I'm going to take the Jeffree Star 13 brush, which is a very little tiny detail brush, going into Not a Fact, which is a deep kind of purpley plum. And I'm going to go right here. Oh, wow. Okay. Guys, look at that. Woofda. Like, that is some payout right there. So I'm going to kind of, like, press it into my eye with this brush. And then I'm going to go back with the fluffy brush and blend it up. Now that one had fallout, just so we know. The color is beautiful, but it definitely had fallout. See? I'm bringing it together. So take a little bit of the Not a Fact, and then I'm going to go do my V in the corner of my eye, and then go up into my crease a little. And just kind of follow the line of my eyeball. And then I'm going to go with my fluffy brush that I put pigment on with. And just kind of blend it out. I don't feel like I have enough of the purple on.
That Oof is not making fun of you, Tia.
We say that in our house now.
She doesn't even say Oof.
I know your mom says oofta, not you. Okay. So now that I've gone back with the purple, you know, sometimes creating a good eye look is all about repetition. Like, you have to go back and, like, if you want it to look really blended, you have to go back several times and redo stuff. Alright, so now I'm going back into Sleep Paralysis.
Other than Macari, what's a good makeup resale site?
Poshmark.
Try Poshmark.
To sell or to buy?
I think to buy.
Poshmark. Poshmark's a little less questionable than Macari. Okay, and now I'm going to go into Just a Theory, which is like a tan. And I'm gonna go right in the middle of my, oh, yep. Oh my god, I love this color. Guys, look at that. Dude. Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. I feel like I need to do more on my eyelid. I mean my eye crease. So I'm gonna go in with this one. JS9. And I'm gonna go into Trisha, which is that hot pink color. I'm gonna do this because I'm just gonna kind of blend that in a little. Ooh, look, it goes a long way, guys. Look at that. Look how it changed the color. So now after I go back with Trisha, I'm gonna go back with that original brush and put pigment over it to kind of blend. So all I'm gonna do is take the same brush that I had pigment on, put a little tiny bit of pigment, and like kind of blend right on the edge of that.
Oh, it sounds like she's trying to sell versus buy.
I would sell a Macari because they have less fees, but you have to pay for shipping, so it's really it kind of evens out. It evens out.
It's a good idea to cross list.
Yeah, I cross list a lot. And then I'm gonna go in with the JS6, and I'm gonna go back into my pills, which didn't show up a lot, but now it's gonna be my hey Jessica, calm your eyeshadow down look color. I like this. What do you guys think? Tell me. And I'm gonna go into Ranch, just under my eye. Oh, Mother of Zeus. You guys, I don't know if you like this eye look or not. You don't have to, but I do.
It's fierce.
It's something. Okay, let's bring it together. So now I'm gonna take my angle brush. I'm gonna go into Not a Fact, and I'm going to go right on the under part of my outside of my eye. Like that. Then I'm gonna go into Trisha, same brush, and just go right under the purple and go a little bit further in. So this is super pigmented, exactly what you would expect out of Jeffree Star. I'm happy. Like, I think I'm a little bummed just because I thought it would be more of a palette that I could probably use, but there's a lot of colors in here that are neutral. You could use to make a really nice neutral look. I was trying to use the colors because I wanted to make sure that those had a good amount of pigment, which is what I'm currently putting on my eye.
Oh, she's selling makeup for a down payment on her new Dodge Journey.
Alright.
She fell in love with.
What you selling?
No.
Okay, so this is all the eyeshadow I'm putting on. What do you think, guys? Let me know. I think it's different. It's interesting.
Dope.
What do you think?
I like it.
Alright, so now we're going to... Ooh, my eye just did some kind of weird twitch. Alright. Oh! Very good. Now we're going to do eyeliner. So I'm going to do purple on the bottom. I'll go all the way across with it. Why not?
Yeah, wow.
Yes. Sorry, I can't talk and put eyeliner on at the same time. Gosh darn it, and I just dropped it. I dropped it, guys, I dropped it. And then I'm going to do this darker purple on top.
Tia likes it. She said it's pretty.
Thanks. Is it just me and Tia?
Well, there's a few people lurking.
Oh, beauties and foodies.
Okay.
What, you moving?
Yeah. How much can I keep saying that?
Alright, now I'm going to my Wando Beauty Mall High Club mascara because it's like my favorite mascara right now. Mall High Club. I should probably put lashes on, but I'm not going to. My phone just made a crazy noise.
I can't wash my teeth right.
So with this mascara, it dries really quick, so I like to do 2 coats and then do the bottom of my eye and then do another coat and then move on to my other eye. Usually I go from eye to eye, but with this, since it dries so fast, I don't do that. So I just go 2 coats, bottom lashes, and then I go back with 1 more coat. Just like that. Ta-da. What a difference mascara makes, right? I mean, I think. Oh, so I'm glad that a couple people stuck around and watched with me. Thank you. I don't know if this means I'm back or not. It just means I wanted to do a video. And that's kind of how this channel's going to be now. So keep your notifications on if you do like watching me, because I will post videos every once in a while. Just not as often as I was doing, because having a schedule and trying to do, like, force myself to do it, 3 to 5 times a week is just too much. It was grueling because, like, I didn't necessarily always want to do it, but I felt like I had to, or I was letting people down. And then also, like, creatively, I felt like I was running out of ideas. And I never want to feel like that. I always want to bring you guys some fresh new juice.
Oh, it's Taffy Smith.
Hey.
Hey. Is that the Mile High Club?
Yes. Ooh, I look so wrinkly when I look up close. Don't look up close. Okay, camera distance. The camera at a distance. Alright, I need highlighter.
From a distance.
So I'm going to go in with Jeffree Star. I'm going to use Too Faced. I don't have any Jeffree Star highlighter, so this is what I'm using.
But you love that one.
I do love this one, but they hate each other.
Oh, Tia said she'll watch you whenever you're on.
Aw, it's because Tia's a sweetheart.
Wait, Jeffree and Two-Face hate each other?
Yes, like a lot. They used to be friends, and now they're... Once Jeffree started being a competitor, he got mad because the owner of Too-Face called his makeup clown makeup. And Jeffree was kind of like, yeah, well, all your stuff's sexually innuendo-y, like, which it is. But his stuff is too.
I was gonna say, he's not really one to...
No, but, he's like, you're doing the same boring stuff that everybody else is doing, but you're just putting a sexy name on it, At least
Pot. Kettle. Pot.
well, he at least he's doing something interesting, and different, I guess. I guess was the argument. I don't get involved in the drama.
Cause
Right.
you're no drama, makeup mama.
Okay, I'm gonna use my Berry and Juice, my Seraphine Botanicals. Freaking love them. I wish there was, I wonder if there's more than 2. I have Pinkberry and I have the rose one. And I love,
Pinkberry.
this is Pinkberry. I absolutely adore both of these. And if you guys know if there's more, tell me.
There's a thing called Google.
Yeah, I'll probably do that. Because I don't know what it is about them. They make my lips just feel so good. Alright, so I'm done. Thank you guys for joining me. I would take my hair down and be cute, but like my hair's not cute today. Like not cute at all.
Everyone's loving the high look.
I'm trying to grow my hair out for a wedding in June. And so now it's just doing this thing. I mean, I'm sure it'll look better later, but right now it doesn't look too good. But thank you guys again. You all have a wonderful evening. If I don't see you again before Christmas, have a wonderful Christmas. I hope all of you are blessed with stress-free Christmases and, you know, concentrate on family and friends, which is what you're supposed to do. So thank you so much. Everybody take a deep breath in. Let it out. And be still. We take some pictures.
Tia smells like cabbage.